Dante's Boxing Nation.
Boxing Nation.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So Brian Castano, he suffers his first TKO loss in his career. Somebody who was extremely durable, which is what made the win even more impressive for Jermell Charlo. Not only was Jermell Charlo outboxing Brian, but he was actually even beating Brian at his own game. That's the way he ended up stopping Brian. He was fighting Brian on the inside. I've already told you guys before, Brian Castano, he had to really put his head in the meat grinder just to get his punches off, which is never really a good strategy. Becoming undisputed, and arguably, I always say that it's top two. Some people would say 154 is the deepest division in the sport of boxing. Becoming undisputed in such a dangerous division like this, it definitely catapults and elevates Jermell Charlo's status as pound for pound. It could be argued that he's top three or top five right now, best in the world hands down, along with his trainer, Derek James, being the trainer of the year. Brian Castano, he has nothing to be ashamed of. He could definitely end up fighting for another vacant belt and become a two-time champion in the same division. Because Jermell, he continues to hint at the fact that he would prefer to move up to 160 rather than wait to fight the winner of Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford, especially if Crawford wins, because Crawford already made it clear that he wants to move up to 154 and fight the champion, the undisputed champion, Jermell Charlo. But Jermell hasn't really shown any interest in that fight. The good news for Brian Castano is he can wait around for those fights. Brian Castano, Sebastian Fundora, Tim Tszyu. 154 is still a really, really deep division, even if Jermell moves up to 160. So with that being said, Brian Castano, he gave his take on this tough loss, this setback, and this is what he had to say. Check it out.
Lo que queda, todo lo que es la previa, todo queda afuera. Arriba somos dos guerreros y queremos tener nuestra plata para alimentar nuestra familia.
Everything that was said outside, it's all bull. Everything that happened here, we showed we're warriors tonight, and that's the main thing. We got to feed our families.
How would you describe this fight?
¿Cómo tú describes esta pelea?
No, una pelea increíble, de poder a poder. Realmente estaba para cualquiera de los dos. Pero bueno, se dio así, tuvo la suerte de conectar la mano y ganar por nocaut, pero bueno, el primer nivel es así.
Yeah, no, that's what the fight is. We both were fighting, back and forth. There was power back and forth, and then his right hand came over and won the fight via knockout. And he's a champion.
What was the difference in this fight from the first fight?
¿Cuál fue la diferencia de esta pelea y la primera?
Que me pescó.
That he hit me, he got me.
Sí. Muy bueno. La verdad que...
Are you okay?
Sí,
¿Está bien? ¿Está bien?
Sí, sí, gracias a Dios me recuperé rápido, pero acá estamos.
You're a champion, baby.
Thank you so much.
You understand?
Friendship.
Argentina well. You represent Argentina well.
Yeah. You represented boxing well. Thank you. Final thought. What are you going to do with all these belts now?
Could be fighter of the year. We went back and forth. He landed some good shots, and it just let y'all know boxing is real. Let's get it. Lines only.
And you'll take some time to evaluate what you'd like to do next?
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do next. Yeah.
Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you both. Morrow, back to you.
All right, Jim, respect.
You're a champion, baby.
Thank you so much.
You understand?
Friendship.
Argentina well. You represent Argentina well. Yeah.
You represented boxing well. Thank you. Final thought. What are you going to do with all these belts now?
Could be fighter of the year. We went back and forth. He landed some good shots, and it just let y'all know boxing is real. Let's get it. Lines only.
And you'll take some time to evaluate what you'd like to do next?
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do next. Yeah.
Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you both.
Charlo, you think Brian can bring anything different this time around?
Yeah, he gonna have to. If he don't, he gonna get slapped. Whatever he do, whatever move he make, I'm not on his ass. I'm on him. 10 toes in.
Is it goal for you to knock him out this time around?
Yeah, that's one of the goals. It's gonna be fair for my goal. I want to knock him the fuck out. You need good people like y'all. Him and like. Come here, little motherfucker.
My name is Chris, and I'm all the way here from Anchorage, Alaska at South Carolinas, and I'm here for my second treatment of SMP. Well, I was sitting at home one day and going over my Facebook page, and they have different, like advertisements popping up, and I saw one for SMP, and I saw some pictures of some guys, before and after, and I was looking at that, and it caught my attention, so I Googled it. SMP, nothing showed up in my area. So, I did a little more research, and all of a sudden, South Carolinas popped up in the web browser. So I started watching his videos and seeing all the reaction from all the other people. We talked on the phone, we made appointments and everything. I sent him pictures, and he looked at them, and I was like, can you fix this? And, he pretty much said, no problem. My first session, he made me feel extremely comfortable. It was almost like I was talking to family. He started, and during the whole treatment, we talked and, about our families and our life, and, and things that he does and things that I do. And before I know it, the first session was over. When you see someone doing something that they love, as much as I see Enoch Glover love what he does, it shows in his work. I wouldn't point anyone in any other direction but here to North Carolina, South Carolinas, to get this done.
Fellas, I've got some great news for you. If you've lost your hair or have a receding hairline, the time has come when you can finally get your hairline back through a process called scalp micropigmentation. So here's how it works. It's a hair tattoo that replicates the look of your hair follicles when you have fully shaved it down. So to get this hookup, make sure you follow and contact my man South Carolinas on Instagram. All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, then this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called L'Eau de Qui Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling and inflammation and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to lodequi.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram.